Karl Pilkington, it's fair to say, is a reluctant presenter, author, traveller and actor who first came to our attention as Ricky Gervais's slightly moany producer on the radio station XFM. Karl then went on to appear alongside Ricky in the podcast series The Ricky Gervais Show, and then his cult grew. Karl was sent to a variety of far-flung places by Ricky and Stephen Merchant, and then he would go through all this stuff, and they would openly laugh at him on the Sky Travel
series. To me at times.
They were cruel, but
Yeah,
sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. The show was called An Idiot Abroad, and Karl's nodding as if that's okay. We're going to talk about More Moaning, which is Karl's latest book, and Karl is here.
Thanks for having me in.
How was that for an intro?
That was good, that. You forget how much you've done until someone reads a list out to you.
Well, there's more, actually. Following your huge success, Karl then did a solo series called The Moaning of Life, where this time he, that's you, and not Rick and Stephen, picked the countries to travel. And from that, of course, we've got More Moaning, yeah. So moaning is something that you do, but you do it in I think, a really creative way and a useful way to the punters, because you're experiencing stuff for us, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I mean, I'm not thinking about people watching it when it's happening. I'm sort of in my own little world and the things are annoying me.
Yeah.
And it's for me to soak up and see why people do these things that they do around the world.
And you've never changed over the years we've known you. Still don't want to be there, even though sometimes you're in a very exotic place and, you know, you've travelled well and you're probably having a good time. You still want to be doing it. What do you want to be doing instead?
That is a problem I'm at now. I'm at that crossroads in my life. Because I haven't got kids. I think a lot of people's lives are the way they are because of what they've got. If you've got kids, it's like we live there because that's where the kids go to school, and I work there so I can't move because I need to be there.
Yeah.
And your life is sort of mapped out for you, isn't it?
It's kind of enclosed. I've got no time to do that now. I can't go to the Caribbean now because I've got to take the kids to school.
Yeah, there's always stuff to do, whereas I've got to a point where there isn't that much for me to do. And that's when your life can get a bit, that's when people...
No, but that's great. That means you can do anything you want to do at the moment.
Yeah, but that's... I tell you what, Tim, if you could do anything you wanted to do, do you think you'd be able to just come up with stuff easy?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily, because you'd think, well, I'll do this, and you think, well, I can't do that, because there's always something that's going to maybe stop you from doing it, surely.
I'm just finding I'm happy at the moment. I've just got a nice lawn.
Yeah.
I'm really into looking after that.
Oh, good.
I had a game of crazy golf last week and loved that. And it's those little things like that. I'm not into big fancy affairs. It's just the little things. But I'm thinking, how many games of crazy golf can I...
Well, absolutely. Would it be fair, though, Karl, to say, and don't take this the wrong way, that you're easily pleased?
Yeah, I do like the simple things in life, and I'm happy about that. I love a cake. I love food.
Yeah.
But I don't know... Because I've been kept so busy for the last sort of 10 years and then suddenly everything stops.
Yeah. In this book, Karl meets with people from around the world to make sense of 5 different ideas, and those ideas are art, identity, the body, waste, time, and how to live your life. So let's take a couple of those.
Identity was my favourite.
Yeah, identity. Now, you get a head of hair in Atlanta, Georgia, don't you?
Love that.
Well, and we should say that anybody's not seen you, and there can't be many.
Yeah.
Karl Pilkington, of course, is
bald.
Yeah, bald.
Nothing wrong with
as
that.
As much as Tim, or...
Yeah.
Well, no, about the same.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Doesn't make you a bad person.
I'm almost bald myself. But so what was the wig that you wore then?
It's proper. This isn't just one of them wigs you buy off a shelf, stick it on your head. This is real hair that they get from people in Asia and wherever. They donate their head of hair, shave it, they treat it, they then stick it to some sort of skin type thing.
Do they put something on your head, like a sticky thing? Glue.
Proper glue. It doesn't come off. This isn't a wig that at the end of the day you go pop that in the wardrobe. It stays on your head. You shower in it.
Oh, my goodness.
You can swim in it. It's amazing. It's proper good hair. So I'd been bald for 20-odd years, and then suddenly I've got a head of hair on my head, and I'd forgot how good it was.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Thing is, Karl, if they produced a cure tomorrow, a pill, I would take it just to see what I look like with a full head of hair again, wouldn't you? And if I didn't like it, people didn't shave it. Yeah.
I think I'd still have it short. I'm not going, Curtis Stigers here. It's just, it'd be nice to have something. It's like garnish on a plate of food. You don't always eat it, but it's there and it cheers the plate up. And it'd be nice to cheer me head up with a bit of hair.
Also, we got in the book, you find a new appreciation of modern art, performed in just a pair of green underpants to a large crowd. Times Square, yeah. And you had your bottom read by a fortune teller in Berlin. We won't go there.
It's all weird, isn't it? It's like a mad dream.
It's all in there, though, isn't it?
But it's good. It's all good, though. You're rattling that off, and it sounds like, why would I want to read about this? But it's all proper. There's reasons for a bloke feeling me backside and dressing up as a woman. It's not just Yeah, you're not selling it for me.
I think it's all in there. It's like a trailer almost. What that makes me do is think, well, what's all that about?
Yeah, no, it is. It's proper. It's not mucking about. I've tried my best. It's not easy writing a book, but it's all in there. I think I've only had one review so far online, but the person liked it. She was a teacher. She gave it 5 stars.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent.
So give it a go if you're looking for a book.
Good to see again. More Moaning by Karl Pilkington is out now in hardback and ebook, and it's had already one very good review.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the fortune teller.
What? Look at what you've done to him.
Haven't you heard of that before? Rumpology, it's called.
Anyway, on that bombshell, I think we'll say thank you, Karl.
Cheers for having me in.
It's a pleasure. Good to see you again.